Hey, let's take a look at MiLaysia Fulwiley. Lot of news coming out when she transferred from South Carolina. There was a lot of whys being asked. Why would you want to leave a national championship? Why would you want to leave a team that was perfect? Well, let me say you was part of that team your freshman year, I believe, and then the next year they ended up getting beat by UConn. UConn was a better team, and there was some or I should say, the questions that were being asked, and I'm still asking this now. Why doesn't MiLaysia start? She did not start for Dawn Staley at South Carolina. She was coming off the bench. She was doing work. She was doing work off the bench. Same thing's happening now down at LSU. Maybe that's the best thing for her to come off the bench. Usually it's 4 or 5 minutes into the first. She comes off the bench. You got fresh legs. You got a dynamic player. And when other teams are substituting their second and thirds, you got a guaranteed one on the court. So I understand the strategy behind it. I understand it when Dawn Staley did it, and definitely understand it when Kim Mulkey does it, because LSU got a squad. LSU, they are blowing folks out. Now, having said that, let's keep it 100. This is very, very early, right? We 5 games in, right? We are 5 games into this season. And you can look at, see if I can blow this up a little bit. You look at the games that they played, right? And we can go one by one. Now, here's the one thing you got to keep. You got to keep it 100 with, right? So look at these scores. Look at these scores. There's not a lot of competition going on. Maybe the best game, the most competitive game they have played was against Tulane. And that was a 30-point win. So they blowing folks out, right? They beat Southeast Louisiana 115-26. That's like playing Madden against your little cousin who's 5. That is no, just take that game off the list. MiLaysia played 13 minutes, right? So let's go from the beginning, all right? Houston Christian, not in their league. 53-point victory. She played 21 minutes, had 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 steals. Her defense has been off the chain. 7 steals, 2 blocks, only 1 turnover. She was 8 for 14, 57.1% from the floor. She was 2 for 5 from 3, and 3 for 4 on the free throw line. So a good game, but again, not a lot of competition. Then you go to what is that? Southeast Louisiana. 115-26. Lord have mercy. She played 13 minutes, so it wasn't even worth her time. You know, she only scored 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. You're not going to get much from that. I got to see you against some good competition before I can pass judgment or at least give a decent enough analysis. That don't count. Nobody has challenged you. All right. Now we got Georgia Southern, 118-70. Little bit competition, but still, Georgia Southern, 38-point victory over Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern ain't in a class. 17 minutes, 19 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, 3 steals, no blocks. Turned the ball over 3 times, 9 for 14 from the floor, 64.3% from the floor, no threes. She still put up 19 points, y'all. All right, now we are at, what is that, Charlotte 49ers, 117-59, 49-point win. Or is that 58-point win? 16 minutes, 22 points. I believe right now she's above a point a minute, the way her stats are going. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 steals, no blocks. 83%, 5 for 6 from 3, 8 for 11 from the floor. Killing it. 1 from 1 for 1 from the free throw line. That's a good stat line. But again, that's a blowout win with not a lot of competition. So they still haven't been challenged. You know, they going through the motions. They haven't been challenged yet. Tulane, in my opinion, has offered the best competition. And Tulane is not in that class. But thus far in these 5 games, that's the best they can get. 101 to 71, 30-point victory, 20 points, 25 minutes, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 8 steals. There we go with these steals again. And 3 blocks. Only 1 turnover, 7 for 12 from the floor, 58.3%. She only hit 1 3 out of 4. 5 for 7 from the free throw line. And again, she had a good stat line, man. Them steals. Defense wins championships. So maybe her coming off the bench is the best thing for her. We got the big name. We want to see things happen. We want to see what happened when it's in South Carolina. How is it going to manifest down there in Louisiana and Baton Rouge? So Kim Mulkey is not stupid. Kim Mulkey knows what's going on. Kim Mulkey knows how to coach her players. Kim Mulkey knows how to get the best out of the players that she's got. Dawn Staley did the same thing, but sometimes, things happen. We looked at why does she want to leave Dawn Staley? And Dawn Staley told the story. If you want to go somewhere else, let's accommodate that. I don't want you to be nowhere you don't want to be. So she made it happen. In my opinion, I think she just needed to get away from home because maybe she's doing some things that she don't want nobody to see. And that's not an indictment. That is, I'm growing up. I want to make some grown folks decisions, but I don't want the specter of everybody from my hometown watching me everywhere I go. You can't go to a club. You can't go out nowhere because everybody knows who you are, where you are, what you're doing, who you belong, all of that type of stuff. So you need just a little bit of anonymity. Just a little bit. So I understand that. But on the court, she's a little bit better than she was with Dawn. And let me put it out there. I'm biased. I'm up here in the Philadelphia area. I'm a Dawn Staley fan. She's a Philly girl, so I'm always rooting for Dawn. Always 100%. But look at let's compare the numbers, right? Let's go here. We talking about 23-24, her freshman year. She played 38 games, averaged 18.4 minutes a game, 11.7 points a game, 2.9 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1.7 steals, little less than 1 block a game, little less than 2 turnovers a game. She shot 43.8 for the year. She shot 34.3 from 3, which is okay. Free throws, you should be in the mid to 80s. But it is what it is. All right. But she was a freshman. She was a freshman playing in the SEC. That's all right to me. Now let's go to her second year. Right? She played 39 games. And mind you, her freshman game, she only started 3 games. So she was always coming off the bench. Nothing has changed. And once again, 24-25, she never started a game, always came off the bench. 18.9 minutes a game. 11.7. 2.8 rebounds, almost identical to her freshman year. 2 assists, she went down from 2.2 to 2. Almost identical. 1.7 to 1.5 steals, almost identical. Blocks, 0.7 to 0.8, almost identical. Turnovers, 1.7 to 1.9, almost identical. So she had almost identical freshman and sophomore years. Same thing, same rules apply. All right, so let's go down to LSU, 25-26 this year. Now, this is early sample size. We haven't seen much, right? 25-26. She's only played 5 games. 18.4 minutes, damn near identical. Points have gone up. So is that more opportunities or is she shooting the ball better? 17.6. So she was 11.7, 11.7, 17.6. So we up. Assists, 2.8. We up. Steals, 4.8 steals a game. We up. Defense, defense, defense. Blocks, we went from 0.7 to 0.8 to 1.2. Defense, we up. Turnovers, we're down. 1.9 to 1.4. We down. Field goal percentage, she's shooting 60.3% in 5 games. Pretty damn good on the floor. We up. Almost 18 points. 3-pointers, we shooting 40% from 3, which is, they don't give the exact numbers. They just give kind of averages, but when you're shooting 40% from 3, up. Her best year was 34.3. Again, it's only five games. We got a lot of basketball to play, but it's a good start. So now you up to 30.9. Or I'm sorry, we up to 40% from 3. We up from 25.8. Free throws, roughly the same. Roughly the same. So right now, MiLaysia is probably the most efficient she's been in her career. And that goes with a little bit of age. She's in her junior year. She knows what to do. She knows what not to do. She's getting acclimated to Kim Mulkey. And the more they get acclimated with each other and understand what is expected of her, she's only going to get better. Because I don't think she's quite there yet. She's still new. And you got a new voice in your ear. And sometimes you got to break old habits. Not bad habits. Old habits. Some of the things you did with Dawn, you can't do with Kim. Some of the things you didn't do with Dawn, you got to do with Kim. Because it's a different coach. And I don't care whatever was going on with Dawn Staley, Kim Mulkey is going to have high expectations for you. And you need to live up to them. Because Kim Mulkey doesn't win national championships for nothing. Dawn Staley didn't win national championships for nothing. So it doesn't matter which coach you have. When you have a championship level coach, there are high expectations that you have to meet. And she hasn't really been tested yet. Not this year anyways. So I'm looking for some very big things from MiLaysia Fulwiley. And from what I see right now, and it's still early, she's off to a great start.